Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you live and direct. Of course, I got the Honorable Darklo
Peace.
in here. Of course, I'm happy to have him. We talking 2012.
Exactly, 2012.
They come up, Moo call me, say, listen, man, I want you to check out some music. This was a week before, and I never really heard the music. He kept saying, no, my young boy Ab got some, ooh, man, I'm telling you, he got some fire. So I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, what's his name? He said, A.R. Ab. So I'm like, A.R. Ab. Man, let me listen to this, you know? He put it in. I felt him. Then my young boy, I see him. He like, yo, I see you, you doing the music thing. You got to get Ab and Low in them on the... I said, well, what are you talking about? I never heard the music yet.
Who is these guys?
He rapper John and give me some hardcore that I was involved in type.
I heard this story a million times, y'all. I heard this shit.
Ain't no doubt. So I said, I know how I'm going to carry it. Then I got to get these guys on interview. Who said, I'm calling him up, man, and I'm going to get him up. When I first came to the interview, I thought it was going to be like a penitentiary joint. You know how you meet dudes in the penitentiary? At first, for a while, y'all don't even speak when you're in the pen.
Right.
You know how you do
it. You got to break the ice.
The ice got to be broke.
Right.
So I sat there, man, and we done the interview, and I said, damn, these guys got to be the most honorablest individual. I know that at this age, giving up this type of reality, and a lot of people ain't understand it because they was looking at it in a negative form, but I was looking at the music and everything y'all had going on in a positive form because it was like, look, we done this. We've been here, but this is where we at right now.
Right. You always want to look at it in a negative form, though, because where we from, what we rap about, the things we did. So when we come and talk about it, it's not all positive. It is some negative things that we did because we from the gutter. So it's negative, but it's positive also in the light too because we shine a light to all you young bulls, whoever not in the streets. Look, this is what we go through. So you can make the choice. You can either come on. This is what we're going through. You see people telling on each other, getting killed. You could come do this, or you could go to school, get a job. So that's really why you hear me, my raps, talking about the streets and all that. Right. I'm really giving the people that's not in the streets an option. Like, come sit in my passenger and ride with me. And if you want to, you still, after you're done listening to it, if you still want to come join and come on, because it's all factual, what I'm telling you. So the choice is yours.
And that's what kind of blew my mind. I got a call after we done our first interview. The first interview that me and you done was inside the studio. You had the Nike sweatsuit on.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that joint? You know what I'm saying? After we
done
that,
the blue Nike
blue
sweatsuit.
joint, right, with the black check.
Facts.
Exactly. After you done that, what kind of caught everybody's attention was the fact that you was in the penitentiary before. And I started getting calls. My cousin Slink, Curtis Bragg,
man.
He said, Slink won this bag. He said, man, he said your government.
Right.
And I never knew we both had the same government.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, damn, I don't know him by that. And when we got together, you was like, damn, and we had the same observation of Slink.
Right.
And he didn't have that observation of himself.
Facts. Yep.
And we always kept doing it. We was going at it. You would call me, yo, you want to interview? What's up? Well, I call you. Where you at, Low? I'm coming down Darren Street.
Right.
It's
funny though, man. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's funny that you mentioned Slink because it's like with Slink when he was up top, he wasn't the type guy to have a whole bunch of friends or nothing, but somehow, some way, and I was the type way too. Me and him befriend each other, and lo and behold, that was your brother. Right. Same thing with Ad. Rest in peace, Animal Ant. Ant wasn't the type guy state to have a lot of friends.
Right.
Neither was I, but somehow, some way, we befriended each other. You know what I'm saying? Came home and it all came in one circle. You know what I'm saying? We was all family now. So it be kind of blowing my mind. That kind of blow my mind sometimes too.
Exactly. Now this is what kind of took me for a win. After a while, we started kind of like every day, label kicking it. QSC, OBH. We all started, kicking it, doing the positive things, and always Moolah's always said when I first came in, y'all was in front of my camera when I had a Sony camera.
Facts.
Sony John, black and white, barely. Barely could edit. I didn't know nothing about anything.
Right.
And we came in. That's when I got the cat. You came in last, and you hit your joint. Knife work I envy. That joint.
Oh, you remember that joint?
And no question. You get that joint up, and I put it on YouTube. We put it on a DVD.
Right.
And it said boom.
Yeah, shit went. Yep.
And it went from there, and I learned the game from y'all.
Man.
We had a whole record label. Think about it. We had a whole label there, and we had artists there, but they couldn't teach me anything.
They couldn't teach you.
They couldn't teach me nothing.
Right.
You know, when I came down North Philadelphia, and I sat in there with you and Ab, y'all taught me the game.
Taught each other. Bro.
Yeah, we taught each other, but for the most part, you got to realize, wasn't nobody giving nobody no handouts.
Right.
There wasn't nobody going to say, look, come on, big brother that's older than us, let me pull you up on game and show you how to do something positive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, excuse my language, a lot of these dudes is really, I ain't gonna say, a lot of these dudes is like, turkeys, man.
Right,
you know what I mean? So they not gonna pull you up. It's period. Big brother, little brother, you hot, you whatever. They not gonna pull you up because a lot of dudes are selfish, but me, Ab, us, you, we not the selfish type. We see somebody who thorough, honorable. Man, you with us. Whatever you need, we got you, man. Right. I don't care if you got the oldest camera and you trying to work it, man. Pull that joint out. Let's work, man. That's it.
Then it started being where as though they saw that we clinged together. We was always doing positive things, that it became negative things was being put in the air about people. And we still all stood strong. Mm-hmm. And through it all, none of us never had no type of dishonor or disagreement when it came down to all that she say things that people was trying to involve our names in.
It never affected us.
It never affected us, not one bit.
Not one bit.
Not an inch. We would laugh about it more than anything. And what I loved was 2012, what was it? 2013, 2014, I was on a run.
Yeah,
you got the music, I got the studio. Took me in. I started selling the candy bars, the juices, and the sodas. We started running. And that Ab just came home.
Right. Facts.
But you just held it down. Show to show, state to state.
Facts.
You was being pushed, and not only just that, some dudes got to understand that being pushed as a different language than we understand it. Because we get it from the ground, we get it from the mud. So y'all got to understand, he's going state to state. It wasn't an easy pass.
It wasn't no easy pass, man. It was like hard. You gotta work hard for it, man. It wasn't no handouts. That's why I could really brag and talk a little bit of crap because it's for the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Everything's for the musle. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't handle it. Listen to me. We'll wake up in New York, then we'll wake up in this other state, and I'm like, hold on for a second, where we at? And I was older, so I'm coming up to the front. Hey, yo, can we stop this stuff? My feet hurting. I'm this, I'm that, and third. And I'm like, God damn, this is what the life is about? Like, yo, this is what the life is about?
He definitely was like, yo, let me hold up, man. I gotta go home for a second. Hold up, man.
Go home
hold
for a second,
man.
Because at the end of the day, what y'all was showing me was the strength behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Was showing what every artist that come in the game need to have in order to make it.
Right. I mean, you gotta have a work ethic, period. I don't care how hot you is. Even if you got a little one hit, or you're a one hit wonder, you got one song, you gotta have some type of work ethic to be in this game. If you want longevity in this game, it's not gonna just be a walk in the park. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and walk you through doors. Right. You have to put that groundwork in, man. I feel as though, we did that. I feel as you too, as far as with your whole situation too. You put your groundwork in and still doing it. So it's never ending, man. The work never ends. That's the mentality you gotta have when you trying to get into this entertainment, man. You gotta have that type of mentality. You gotta get it from the muscle, man. You have to, man. Nobody's giving no handouts at all.
You know what I always wanted to ask you, though? I used to always say, damn, I remember when Ed had one in, like I said, where you picked up off, Moss had just came home. He was fairly new to the game, and he was dropping his joints and whatnot. I always wanted to ask, I got to ask him too when I get his interview, but I wanted to ask you, what in the world, what gave you the motivation to continue because of the reason why I say that is because it was, like I said, it wasn't nothing handed down or being given. Y'all didn't have like no big artists calling y'all saying, yo, come here so we can do this. I'm going to go ahead and go and get on the stage and do this. What gave the motivation?
To be honest, bro, AR Ab and gone. Before, Ab knew he was getting locked up. I told Ab, I said, bro, I ain't doing this rap shit, man. I'm off this shit, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm going back to, because around that time, we thought Ab was ready to get signed. So when the judge hit him with the jail sentence, it was like we was really sick. We was walking around for that week sick, knowing Ab was about to go to jail. So I'm telling Ab, like, bro, I ain't really doing it. Ab said, bro, you hot, man. Gome and Ab, Gome really too. Like, bro, you gotta do this. Ab said, you gotta promise me that you gonna go full throttle with this music. And I really wasn't on. I said, man, he really like made me proud. Like, bro, promise me, bro, you're not letting this shit die. Like, you gotta promise me, him and Gome. I'm like, man, all right, whatever, man. I'm gonna do it. And I just kept my word. Like, fuck, I'm gonna just put a little tape out, man, just to keep my word or whatever. But I started blossoming, like, cause Ab, he rapped with a lot of guys. You know, no disrespect to none of them guys, but it never kind of took off like that.
Right.
So I'm looking at that like, man, ain't nobody want, you know what I mean?
Right.
But man, it just took off, man.
So I feel like when Ab gave you that and said, "Dang, I want you to do this," you said, I don't."
Mm-hmm.
Knowing you with anything that Allah puts in your possession as a Muslim, you said, you know what, I'm gonna make sure I hold that down, and you've done that. You actually became what I would say a rapper for quote unquote for a minute. And when Fat Boy came home, as soon as Ab came home, you said, boom, step back.
Man, that was my whole plan, was just to rap until Ab come home, keep the ball rolling. Cause like I really ain't trying to be no rapper. I didn't like befriend Ab to try to become a rapper or nothing. So it really was like the rap thing really wasn't my thing. It wasn't I wasn't like I want to be a rapper when I grow up or whatever.
Exactly.
So when Ab came home, it was like I'm falling. I'm still here. But I'm falling back. I just want my man back in position because before he left, we really thought like we was about to get signed.
Thought
and everything.
Wasn't a word. It was there.
It was there. Like we really thought like all the problems is over. Like man, we was just happy though. That little couple of weeks we thought. I mean, then when the judge hit him with that, it was like a kick in the stomach. So when he came home, it was an honor for me to just just for me to just sit back and let him just reclaim his throne. It was an honor for me. Like he said in interviews, I had studio time down Milk Boy, man. I don't even want like, hey man, come on, you gotta come record, bro. Come record. Then he recorded the freestyle. I forgot whichever one he had when he had the buck face fresh out of boot camp.
Yeah.
It was not
Born Ready.
Born Ready, yeah.
Right.
So it was an honor for me to just to step back and say, come here you go, Ad. Like, man, it was an honor for me.
Okay.
That's all it was.
Now, when that position, when you done that was for a year and a half, 2 years?
Oh, 2 years.
2 years that took place. After that, we was, everybody was just waiting. Y'all done a collaboration with the back-to-back you and Ab had,
Blow,
right?
The Blow.
The Blow 2.
Yeah.
Blow 2 hit, boom. Astronomical numbers with this, right? And then everybody looking forward, that's when Ant, we rest in peace, Ant, we lost Animal. I can remember that run of times, and I wound up going away.
Right.
Leak went away first, and I went away.
Leak went, then you got
boom. Now, during that time, that's a difficult thing. Because you took on a lot of burden, and a lot of people might not know Ant, but Ant, in the beginning, he had the same kind of problems like you did almost.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
As my brothers, I remember these things, and I remember when he was in the hospital. So, to get that energy that you had, and had to slow down because of your health, how did you manage to continue soon as Ab won it again, instead of you being a brother that runs and says, listen, I'm tired, I'm sick, I don't want to do this. You said, sick who? Sick where?
Right. No,
you dropped 2 Jones after that, and it was, I'm talking about, you can tell the numbers from the people are looking, the numbers is like, wow. where is this admiration, this motivation, this strength? Where does it come from?
I'll tell you, man. Fortunately, you know, man, when I'm out in the streets, the fans, man, they give me the strength, man.
Right.
They really like be seeing me, and it'd be a different type of love. It'd be like, oh my God, Dark. Like I done had, man. You would think I was like Mika, one of them dudes, man. Like when I'm out, like in public, that's what it really be. The fans, and you know, when I'm online, it just everybody, yo, Dark, you gotta drop, Dark, you the best, Dark. They really be gassing me up. So that was all the motivation. Like, oh, they want it. They want it like that.
They
like,
want this, right?
I can't even walk through the mall or whatever without, you know, taking 20 pictures and whatever, man, whatever. And it's all love. So that was just the motivation. Like, oh, all right, well, I'm going to give it to him then. You know what I'm saying? Because before that happened to Fat Boy or whatever, I was just on cruise control. You know, I had a health problem. I could relax, whatever. But, you know, I ain't doing no complaining. Yeah, I'll be tired some days.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be feeling, you know, I got kidney disease. Yeah, I'll be feeling the way I feel. But am I going to do it or not? And I'm going to do it. I'm not going to half-ass do it. I'm going to do it for real.
It's crazy because you would get dudes. I've heard this in the city. I've heard this in things that I have going on just with me selling my clothes and my CMOS and things of that nature, where people that claim to be your friends and your brothers, they give those excuses.
Yeah, I mean.
But I have never seen, hold on, and I say that, but a lot of people look at me crazy. They upset, they mad the way I speak of OBH, but they get mad when I say I've never seen this amongst y'all. I never seen you, if you wanted Leak to do something, or if Leak wanted you to do something, or if Ab wanted you to do something, or if you wanted Ab to do something, or if anybody needed help for anybody, I never seen the excuse of what I can't do. But for you to be at the height of your career along with having problems with your health, that's like one of the most things that we got to have these youngins take a look at, because nobody is seeing that. They're hearing the rap and they're blinded by entertainment, but they're not getting the fact that all of y'all, every last one of y'all have that motivation and strength in y'all from day one, from the time I set eyes on y'all.
Yeah, man. I like you said, I just, it's in me. The motivation is just in me. I really don't need to be motivated. It's in me, man. Like it like what happened to Fat Boy.
Right.
Like how that happened. I didn't need to get pumped up, and it was just like, oh, all right, time for me to go now. It's in me now. Like that's it.
Right.
It ain't nothing like I don't have to warm up to it or call somebody, yo, no, it's in me, man.
Right, you don't need nobody, come on, go ahead, no, like, no cheerleaders.
The fans love me, man. When the fans start saying, yo, no, that shit was whack, low, or like that,
right,
I'm gonna take heed, like, oh, my shit might be whack, but, I mean, the fans be gassing me up, man. They calling me the GOAT and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I
mean, you gotta call it, but let me give you this, though, Lord. I want to give you this understanding. You gotta call a man a GOAT, right? I have to keep it real with you. You have to call a man a GOAT who actually takes time out, even when he has a health issue that isn't last. Let's get that out the window too. Cause everybody take this health issue and say, "Oh, it's like as if you're sick." No, he's not sick. It's not an ongoing thing. Bottom line, it's under control.
Facts.
Everybody wants the strongest guy to be the weakest guy.
Right.
When we know that ain't true. Look
all.
at the videos. All you got to do. Go stop here right now and go to the videos and find out the truth behind not just Darklo, but go first with him. But every OBH artist, period. Everybody got strength.
Stand up, honorable dudes, man. And I'm not just saying that because they my brothers. Just stand up brothers, man. Like good hearts, man. Like not no cold-hearted dudes, man. Good hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got our little street ways, or had our ways with us, but at the end of the day, I don't gotta worry about somebody putting a bullet in the back of one of my brothers putting a bullet in the back of my head, man. Like we some real honorable dudes, man. And that's just the bottom line to it, man. We got great hearts, man.
Hey, listen, and I honor it, and this is what before I had you on, I said I wanted to get with a couple individuals. I said I gotta get with a few of the people, the fans and the supporters, and find out what do they want from Darklo. You know how their expectations is. They don't like, I want this, I want that. But man. Lo, they want another project, Lo.
Yeah.
They want look. One dude told me, I want to double disc with him and Leak. I want to double disc with him and Ad. They want things just pouring out the sky right away.
Right.
You know what I'm my joint is like, look, they got legal issues going on that's going to be out of the way soon.
Right.
The law's going to bless them. See, a lot of people miss the fact we ain't even talking about no court, no trial, and everything. You know why? We got a law. We're Muslim.
That's all we need is a law.
That's all we need. Others are going to talk about this, that, and the third. What happened? How did it happen? We care nothing about what the shaitan has to lay on the table when it comes to good Muslims that are striving in
Because
politics.
they try and get hits. They not family. They try and get hits. You can't even blame these kittens and these mutts, man, because they just want hits, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
That's all they want.
I heard a kitten. I'm not going to mention the kitten name, but the kitten went off. I was kicked out of a gang. I said, God darn it here.
Oh, they say you was...
I've been kicked out of a gang for owing money. So I said to myself, and you're right though, you hit the head on the nail on the coffin, because I looked, I said, oh, okay, I see why.
Yeah.
When he mentioned that and make up that lie about King Gurner, his views
went all the way up.
Go all the way up.
Went
So
all the way up.
we ignore them, and we ignore individuals that we really have true intentions for. We ignore that. And we think of positivity, but Lo, I can always remember, man, you giving me even a positive outlook on a lot of things, man. The youngins, the youth.
I tried.
They wanted. They said, listen, every CD you had, Life of a Crook. Listen, everybody's on Life of a Crook. You know that was my favorite person.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
That's
but,
what really got Darklo like that. That's Darklo right there.
Now, what about your skits? This is what I want to know, because a supporter, a fan said, ask Darklo about his skits. I know a lot of his movies. You know, they might have a skit from a movie like Black De Niro. I mean, I'm not Black De Niro. Shout out to him too.
Shout out Black De Niro.
What's the other guy named Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
Robert,
Casino.
You might have a spot with Robert De Niro coming in the crib, and when he comes in, he may say something, and you take it, but it'll be a part of your video though. Where did you get that from? Were you one of them individuals back in the day who used to like doing that with the tapes or the commercials?
I actually I was like a big Wu-Tang fan or whatever when I was coming up or whatever.
That's it.
And that say right there, you know how they used to do the little whatever karate little skits or whatever.
Right.
I said, damn man, I like the mob flicks like you just said, Robert De Niro's, and the little slick little talk, the little things they be saying like, oh, I could put that on my song and turn that into that. It's just my creative mind when I see something from watching a movie, like I say, man, I need that. Like I need that on my song, and then I just think of a whole video just to go around that little part I put in it. So when I do things like that, man, it's just not like 5 seconds. I really take a lot of time and put a lot of effort into the little thing like the skit. Like it need to come in right there. I need just only that right there. Right. So it's not just like something I'm just all right, put that right there. No, I'm gonna put a whole video, whole album around this skit, these 2-3 skits right there. You know what I'm saying? So I really take my music serious, man. When
you know who I've been getting a lot of requests from. You and Shy Glizzy, y'all had a track together, and a lot of people was on them tracks. A lot of people honored the whole collaboration, you know what I mean? But my thing was, I was like, let me ask Lo, since he have done a lot of different features with a lot of big artists, and I already know you've done with features with people across the land. I know I stood in the middle of a few of them features to know the big bankrolls that come out of that.
You know that.
Now, what major artists that you already didn't work with that you would love to see yourself working with in the future?
I had to I'm real cocky with this music shit, King Urban.
Right.
So it's just like, if anything, I'll say probably like a Drake or somebody. If I was to go say a major artist, all I'm thinking about is a hit now. So I'll say like, I want a hit if I'm doing something with a major artist. I don't want you just to get on my mixtape and that be it. I want a hit. So I'll say like a Drake or Future, somebody that'll get me a hit. We talking about rappers, you know what I'm saying? I'll say like a Drake or a Future, or French, throw them on a hook or something, you know what I mean? Get a little radio, little show money, I mean, one of them probably, yeah, one of them.
Do you get the like when I see you traveling to New York, I see
That's like second home.
right, and I see Porilla always
out
shout out Poe, always making sure that everything is in the right perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel a different energy when you're in New York than you feel in Philadelphia?
Yes, man. Yes, that's why people, that's why people go to LA and record, or go to wherever they record. It's a whole different energy when you out of your hometown. Like, you just in a whole different town. It's just like you got a whole different mindset. You know what I mean? Any artist will tell you that. Like,
right.
It's just like a whole different outlook. Now it's just like your whole creative mind is just opened up even more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You, especially if like you're in New York or LA, you in New York downtown, one of them big skyscrapers, you in a nice studio, like
right.
you ain't got no choice but to elevate your thought pattern. So yeah, it's real different from recording in a city versus going out New York or LA or anywhere to record. It's different. Just like somebody from LA, if they was to come to Philly and record, they probably love it. It'd probably be it's a whole different feel. You feel me? Like, it's different.
So what would be your city like? What would be your city like? What have been the cities that you say, you know what, I performed, I love their energy the best that you've been through? I know y'all been to Boston, Texas, everywhere. Y'all been everywhere.
I have to say, mostly anywhere we go to, man, it's real. It's always a good energy and good love. But I have to say, probably Connecticut. Connecticut, man, that's like we go out Connecticut, man. That shit, it may be crazy. It'd be crazy
right.
At Connecticut, man. Major
love. I see Coachville too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it'd be hard because I could be saying this right now, and then later on tonight I think like, damn, I should have said that city though.
Right,
so it'd be love basically anywhere we go. We really never had to, get into it. You know what I mean? It just be a respect. Like, we ain't even messing with them. We never had to,
always love.
Always
every time,
love,
all the negativity
bro.
that people give to it, I never received it. I never seen it. I always seen love.
You never seen no OBH shooting at no, you know what I'm
never
saying?
Heard of
never
it.
Seen
Cookouts,
like
none
that.
of that.
Cookouts, man, we had a whole north down our cookouts. No, not even a fight, not even a fist fight breakout.
Not even a disagreement.
Not even a disagreement. Everybody have a great time and go home for the past, since we've been doing the Goonie Gang cookouts. Never been one murder out there. Now, you probably go to other cookouts in the city, there's murders out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unfortunately, but for the most part, I'm just bringing that up because they try to associate us with negativity. But no, anytime we have a gathering, get together, it's kids there, you know what I'm saying? It's elders there, and we there holding the community down. And it never once was a murder, never once was a shooting out at none of our functions ever.
I know I said I wasn't going to mention all the legal things that's going on, but I do want to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to the respect and love that Ab got from people around the whole city, right? Are you feeling that same love, that same honor now that he's gone? Like, are people reaching out and saying, because Ab done a lot for a lot of people. Man. I mean, I can remember this, maybe we going to a show or something, and I hear him get on the phone and somebody asks him for pamper money, anything. Right. And I ain't talking about guys that's a part of the rap group. I'm just saying, is there anybody saying, hello, Ab, King Erner, tell Ab, I got $20 or $2 or whatever. I mean, not even a money thing, because we know we don't need that. We know he's loved by his family members, and you guys got it. But I'm saying, like, I've seen Ab put every artist on. Man. In the 2000s, like from 2010 to now, I've seen Ab put on about 3 artists that I could mention that I'm not, in reference to guys that were just coming up. I'm saying, not no big, they're not big now, but they still got something from Ab.
A few of these big artists came through Ab and me. Like, we gave them some of their first features, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But go ahead, Mark.
The love, is it being?
I mean, it's shout out Garcia. I'm not just gonna flat out say no, it ain't no love, because I don't expect nobody to be calling my phone or whatever. But it's a few, but it's what we expected, man. And when he's there, out of sight, out of mind. You know how that go, man.
Yeah. I did. I wanted that for the fans, because a lot of the fans ask me. They say, King Erner, They ask me all the time, have you talked to Ab? You know how they want to get
right.
deep.
Yeah.
And my thing be like, damn, you know, it's kind of hard being as though position he's in. But at the same token, man, I'm honored that the fans are asking about him like they are. And I'm curious to see how many people, because I know some of these rappers were fans of his, were acting like until Ab let him come around.
Exactly.
And then it was like the comfortability with a lot of these guys was like, oh, I'm in now because Ab shouted me out.
Right.
I'm in because he posted me.
Right.
Like, when do we begin to say, we love you, AR Rap, for what you do for us, except we don't need the repost. We don't need the acknowledgement for love, you see?
Man, Ab, man, that's a good dude, man. Like you said, man, I done seen Ab just like dudes calling, y'all need Pampers, y'all need my rent, man, y'all need this, that. Like, it was never no second thought. Not to say it's all about money or whatever, but Ab just like, if you seen Ab doing an interview with 10 people, he going to introduce all of us. You would never see no artist just introduce everybody. No,
Cameraman and everybody, yeah.
Cameraman, me, and the 8 other people right there, man. Like, Ab is just a great dude, man. I can't keep on saying it, man, but you know, like I told you, man, a lot of these dudes is just, they just here just to get next to Ab, get a repost or whatever. We living in a world of reposts and, you know, Instagram and likes. So, you know, I mean, I get it. I understand. So I'm not really expecting nobody to call, yo, what's up with Ab? Ab gone. He got a sight, he got a mind. And plus, a lot of these mutts happy he gone. You know what I'm saying? They happy he locked up right now. You know, so now they could, you know, run around and stick their little chests out now. You feel me? But it never was about that with us. They think it was about that with us when we be talking our little bit of crap. They think we saying we run the whole Philly or we run. No, we just talking our little. We talking what we want to talk. We talking our talk. That's all we doing. We ain't on it like that, man.
And see, I've always been a big fan of understanding that you can learn something from any and everybody. I've learned something from Lo. Lo have learned something from me. And I think that the community of the youngins got to understand that they have to know who to look to say this is a reality of what we all once went through, poverty, you know, or if it was somebody being successful off the jump.
Right.
This is the foundation for that.
These youngins really, they got to understand, man, like, first of all, I got a homie, right? Mm-hmm. He did 7.5. He came home when I came home in 2010. Right. He just got locked up, right? And for some nut shit, you know what I mean? I'm only speaking about it because he pled guilty. We talk. You know what I mean? He home now. Right. Did 7.5 or whatever. But these young, like, they gotta understand. When we say somebody's a rat, what a rat is, you know what I'm saying? My man, he robbed somebody. He had a Foot Locker. You know what I mean? He was coming from work with the person he robbed with a sneaker bag. My man was whatever, man. He robbed him, nut stuff. Right. Rob him. Dude, the cop, he robbed him on Broad. Wherever the Foot Locker at on Broad Street. It only took 3 minutes for the cops to come get you, dude. You know what I mean? Call, yeah, that's him right there. Came to every court date. Right. My man said, "Oh, man, dude, ratted on me, a rat, bro." I said, "Yo, bro, he not no rat. He's a civilian. He was coming from work. So he not a rat. He not out here in the streets. Like you took something from a civilian. So start like a rat is somebody that's in the streets. Me and him ain't doing whatever, selling whatever. I get caught up and I rat on him, telling him that's a rat. Not the old lady who seen you shoot somebody and come to court and telling you she's not a rat. She's a civilian. So." I mean, so when I'm making my music and I'm talking about all this, like I said earlier, I'm giving you young boys, I'm letting you young boys ride my passenger seat to let you see what's going on. Because what I'm telling you, I've been through what I've seen is facts. Like, you don't want to go down this road, man. Like, stay in school or do whatever you do. Don't do the street thing, man. I'm telling you.
What about the individual that changes his life, like me, right? And then, because I've been getting a lot of this. That man changed his life. You don't matter if you told or not. And I had to tell a youngin' up day, that man, you know of him, of 15 years of him being positive, I may have known of this individual with 20 years of being negative. He's 35, but you only know that 15 years. So they don't get a chance to see they used to be criminal, act tough, and then they come preaching like how I'm giving up honor, and then they say, him done it.
It's disgusting. I don't care what, like, it's disgusting for you to even swoop that low. That's almost like homosexuality. Like, no disrespect, no homosexual, but that's like that low. Like, it's disgusting, man. It's like it's almost no coming back from that. To me, that's just me personally. To you, might be different. It might be different. You King Earner, but to me, it's really no coming back from that, man. I don't care if you're 20 years removed. Like, you did it when you was in out here in the streets.
There is no coming back from it. There is no coming back from it.
Not to me, it ain't.
And the sad part about it is that we get talked to our faces blue. It's a child somewhere right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is probably signing off to a life sentence of a murder, premeditated murder that he may have not done. 9 times out of 10 didn't, but just happened to be in a community where the shooting and all that is going, and walk down the street with a white t-shirt on and blue jeans, boom, life sentence.
I seen it. I seen that. What you just, same scenario you just said, seen that.
And they ask King Earner, they get mad. What are you talking about? That type of behavior is the poison. You know why? Because when you're raising a village, when you got a village going on, they don't call the police. You know what they walk up and do? Little so-and-so, you don't do that. I'm going to call your mother and tell her.
Right.
And that's not being a rat. That's what a civilian does. Mom, Steve's around here stealing, doing this, that, and the third, and you got to respect that.
That's not no rat at all.
That's not a rat
at all.
That's a person trying to help you. That's how we build our village, instead of us saying, you rather that individual say, hey, I'm calling the police 911. I didn't see him do this, that, and the third. Tell them everything you've done all week, and guess what? The beginning of the week, you might have stopped doing that negative that you was doing and turned from that and just moved on to something else.
Facts, man.
It's about us sticking together and us having unity and pride. Forget the views, forget the likes. Bro, they asked me, why you ain't on Instagram? I said, I can't sell hope. Right. I said, I'm all done on there. I said, because once I realized that I was selling hope for a small period of time, I'm telling these people, I'm cussing out these kids for what they not doing, though, when they don't got the resources. So I stopped that because I started realizing that.
Right, and I just want to make a quick point. I want to say this on your platform anyway. Like, this, us as a people, nowadays, you might turn on the news and you might see somebody get shot in the head, black on black violence, whatever. It's normal nowadays, but for the most part, it's really fairly new. We really didn't start really killing each other until our leaders got killed off probably like the late 60s, early 70s. So we gotta, when somebody got cancer, cancer is your cells messed up, and when your cells being attacked, you see the cells spiked up or whatever. When the doctor see you got cancer, they don't worry about the spikes. They go to the root of the problem. Like, all right, let's see if we could do surgery and get the root of this cancer out. So with our community, we have to. I'm trying to see how I could say it. We gotta know, like, we always say, when the killing gonna stop, when it's gonna stop. No, we have to stop it ourselves. We can't just go march when the cop kill us. When we kill each other, then we gotta take a stance then. Cause it's ignorant for us to just, if a cop kill us now, everybody up and roar.
I hate him.
Yeah, I hate him. But when the next night when Lil Ron killed Lil Raheem, it wasn't about nothing. That logic don't really make sense. And as a people, that's why we still asking to this day, why the killings going on? We have to dig up the roots. You gotta understand, we gotta realize where we come from. Most people don't even really know where we come from. We off the slave ship. So we gotta know that these people put these curses on us, and we the people on earth with the curses, and only way we gonna break out of this, only way all the young boys gonna stop killing, and everything is going to just go back to it never was good, but all the killers is going to stop if we stop. We got to stop it as a people, we gotta stop it. We can't go to it was trying to send the marshals in or whatever.
Right.
Like, no, man, we gotta stop it as a people. We gotta stop it.
Yeah, they're gonna start having them knock on our doors and taking everybody's weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
martial law.
Martial law. That's
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna end up doing when it come down to it.
That's
It's
gonna
already
make it
here
worse.
almost.
Yeah, that's gonna make it worse.
Because the rats are in your home and know. And I wanted to say this before we end out. A lot of people don't know about the product, but a lot of people do. Darklo's been on the product for a while.
Man.
Sea moss gold.
Let me tell y'all one thing, man. I've been on a sea moss fast. You know, not a religious fast, not the beautiful month of Ramadan, not that type of fast.
Right.
Been on a sea moss fast where I'm just drinking water, cranberry juice, and sea moss mixed with fruits and vegetables. Now I got kidney disease where I go to dialysis. But since I've been on this sea moss fast, I've been on this fast for going on 3 weeks. It'll be Monday or Tuesday. I haven't been to dialysis none last week at all, and I haven't been feeling nauseous. I haven't been feeling tired. My energy is boosted all the way. Like, I feel a whole difference. I feel my body feel totally different. Real different. You know what I'm saying? I was coming here to get some of this. He just said, let's do an interview real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, this right here, this sea moss, this where it's at.
And they get it mixed up because everybody got sea moss now, right?
Right, yeah.
This is sea moss gold. There's a difference. And I'm not going to even tell y'all the species. Y'all got to look it up. When y'all get it, take pictures, go online, figure it out. The reason why I'm not is because all these guys know it all. But this is sea moss gold. This is a different species of sea moss. You're not going to find this sea moss online. You're not going to be able to get this sea moss by just, you going on a computer and getting it. No. You got to know the people who have it.